to provide you with some practice problems to prepare you for your quiz that's on Friday. The way you should treat this is you should pause the video whenever the question goes to the next slide, and then press play when you're ready to see the answer and everything worked out. All right, so we're going to start with this one. So go ahead and pause this video, give this one a go, and when you're ready to see the answer, press play. And so here's the answer for this one. Remember, you got to use the formula f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Make sure you are using the limit notation all the way down. The only time that it should ever go away is when you actually plug in 0 for h. And then, of course, it's your equation for your tangent line. And so then you need to plug in -2 for that x value to actually find the slope. Here's the second one. Pause the video. Press play when you're ready to see the answer. Here's the second one. Same process. This time I'm only looking for an equation. And so that's where that 2x plus 3 came from. All right? Here's number 3, multiple choice. Work it out. Once you got the answer, press play. So this particular problem is asking for the average velocity, which is basically f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. So you find h of 3, which is 117, h of 1, which is 75. You subtract them and then divide by 3 over 1, which is 2. So your answer is 42 feet per second. Here's the next one, another multiple choice. Pause the video, press play when you're ready to see the answer. So here's the next one. This time you're doing the instantaneous velocity, which is the formula dealing with the limit. You work it out, and then at the end you actually plug in 1 second to figure out the instantaneous velocity of the hammer, and that is a -32 feet per second, meaning that basically the hammer is going down. That's why it's negative. Here's the next one, not multiple choice. So pause the video, work it out, and then press play when you're ready to see the answer. All right, on this one, you had to use the formula. This time you're looking for an equation. I did have to combine some steps right here because I was running out of space, but I factored out an h, which basically got rid of this h, this one here, one of those, and turned this into a 2. So I basically was left with 14 minus 30t squared minus 30th minus 10h squared. So at that point I plugged in 0 for h, which eliminated these two, and that's how you get the equation for the instantaneous velocity. All right, here's another one. Pause the video, press play when you're ready to see the answer. This one can be solved algebraically to find the limit. Remember, whenever radicals are involved, you multiply by the conjugate, especially when you plug in and originally you get 0 over 0. So you plug it in, you FOIL, simplify, and you get your answer to be 1/2. Here's the next one. Pause the video, press play when you're ready to see the answer. Hopefully you got a D for this one, meaning that you remembered you looked at end behavior. So as x approaches negative infinity, which is going this way, your y's are approaching a positive infinity. Here's the next one. This one, your infinity, dealing with rational functions. Since the degrees are equal, you look at the leading coefficient. Since it's a fraction within a fraction, you keep change flip, and that's how you get 14. Here's the next one. With this one, when you plug in 4, you got 0 over 0, which means you can simplify it by factoring the top, canceling out x minus 4, leaving you with x plus 4. So then when you plug in 4, you get 8. The last one. And for this last one, when you plug in -2, you end up getting -4 over 0. This is what I was referring to, is that when you actually plug in and you don't get 0 over 0, but some other number over 0, that means the limit does not exist, which means this is not possible to do. Make sure you look back over your homeworks. If you have any questions, please come see me before your quiz on Friday. And yeah, I hope this was helpful.